Did you know that many studies suggest that mineral deficiency is one of the most common driving forces contributing to your ADHD symptoms? In fact, the most common one that a research usually backs up as far as causing an issue is iron. But I'll tell you that is not the number one that I have discovered when it comes to testing my ADHD patients, and I'll talk about that later on. But as far as the research shows, there have been a lot of meta-analysis done. In fact, there's been multiple systemic reviews showing that low ferritin, which is the storage of iron, was lower in people with ADHD versus the control group. In fact, serum iron itself was normal, but ferritin was lower. And so when they found that there was lower ferritin levels, they started to supplement iron. And what they found is that it started to reduce the ADHD symptom scores in a randomized placebo-controlled trial. They also included this in adjunct with people who are taking methylphenidate. They used a ferritin cutoff around less than 30 nanograms per milliliter to really define the low stores. There's also another study where they did brain imaging looking at the capacity of reduced brain iron. And so what they found is that they took patients that had ADHD versus the control group, and the patients that had ADHD taking medications, they found that there was reduced iron storage in the brain, which also supported the plausible mechanism that iron is a cofactor to tyrosine hydroxylase, which helps with dopamine synthesis. Now, they also found some other studies when patients were on different types of medications that their iron storage was actually increased. So it really depended on the medication, but it's definitely something to look into because medications might be contributing to lowering your iron storage, which then can be making your ADHD symptoms worse. Now, this is just one deficiency that can be contributing to your ADHD situation. If you'd like my help discovering the root causes to your ADHD situation and what deficiencies you have, figure out what labs are going to identify the root cause, go ahead and book an ADHD focused diagnostic appointment in the description below, where I'll dive in and work with you as far as understanding the root causes to your ADHD situation. Now, you probably were thinking, okay, iron, I didn't really maybe think that. But what about like magnesium and zinc? Aren't those the most common mineral deficiencies when it comes with ADHD? Well, the research not so much suggests this, but what they have found, like zinc in the meta-analysis studies that they have done with zinc, is that yes, it reports that people with ADHD tend to be lower in zinc, but it's not as strong as they've seen with iron. And then when they started to supplement zinc, they saw a modest improvement in reducing ADHD symptoms. But really the effects are a bit smaller as far as the evidence goes around this. And as far as magnesium, it's even a little bit more or less. I mean, the meta-analysis suggests, yes, people with ADHD can be more prone to having lower magnesium, but the trials are mixed as far as if it is the case or not. And then supplementing it is also very mixed, whether it helps improve with ADHD symptoms or not. And the evidence quality is definitely lower than what we have seen in research with iron. But here's the thing. This is my discovery that I have noticed, and this is my big issue with a lot of this research, is if you look at the research, and you can look this up, is that pretty much every study that is done when it comes to ADHD, it's with children. And what I've noticed over the past decade, doing lab tests myself with mostly adults, and I have for a short period of time, my beginning years, testing patients. In fact, one of my first patients were low in iron, and that's how I kind of discovered that iron was a big issue. But adults, it has presented differently. In fact, what I have noticed and discovered is that only about 18% of adults that I've tested were low in iron. But the biggest one that I have seen as far as all the different minerals is zinc. In fact, about 30% of the people I've tested are low in zinc. And this is a big issue. Let me explain why zinc is such an important mineral when it comes to ADHD and trying to reducing your ADHD symptoms. Zinc is a cofactor that helps with process, like we talked about before, of tyrosine hydroxylase. Tyrosine hydroxylase is responsible for dopamine synthesis, so making dopamine. And so if zinc levels are low, it's going to be very hard to make enough dopamine to help with improve motivation, focus, and drive, the common symptoms that we deal with ADHD. But not only that, also zinc is responsible for the synthesis of also serotonin. And serotonin is also can impact your motivation, your mood, your happiness, a lot of things that people with ADHD experience. And I get this can be really complex. So like I said before, if you want my help really identifying more than just minerals, because there's probably amino acids, hormones, different neurotransmitters that might be off, different toxicities. If you want my help with that, then go ahead and book an ADHD focused diagnostic appointment with me in the description below that I can help you dive into this and help you eliminate your ADHD symptoms. Now, if you truly are deficient in zinc, this can be a big game changer as far as helping improving and eliminating a lot of different ADHD symptoms you're experiencing. And so as far as the dosages go, usually I'll recommend anywhere from 15 to 30 milligrams a day of zinc. It doesn't take a lot, but if you're deficient in it, this can make a huge difference. Now, like I said, this is only one aspect. Zinc has definitely been the number one that I've discovered. Research suggests iron, so definitely those are the two big ones I would say. But there's more than just different minerals that are contributing to your ADHD symptoms. In fact, you should watch this video next where 90% of the people I've tested are low in this very specific thing, and it's not dopamine. And it's what's causing your ADHD symptoms. So watch this video next.